finger out of the lens. And whenever Randall and I were going to Colorado one year, I needed a better sleeping bag than what I had, a warmer one. So I asked around the guys there at work at Cameron, and this one guy said, well, I've got this downfield sleeping bag out of the Army. And I said, man, that's what I need. So he got that sleeping bag and loaned it to me. And of course, Randall and I at that time, we were driving straight through. Just load up in Houston and stop in Pagosa Springs. So, but usually the first thing we did was buy whatever we needed downtown, go out and get in the cabins and take a nap and rest up a little. And then we'd go zero our rifles, make sure they were still shooting right. So this time we went out, well, we went and took a nap, and when I woke up, Randall was over at the sink washing his hands, and he said, had an accident, and Lord, I was afraid he'd shot himself or cut himself or something. So I said, what happened? He said, oh, I had a little accident. He had been out to zero his rifle, and he laid, whenever he started to go out to zero the rifle, he needed something to pad the rifle while he shot. So my sleeping bag was laying there, so he just picked it up and took it with him. And when he finished zeroing his rifle, he decided he'd shoot one more time. So he laid that rifle across that sleeping bag, and he said when he pulled the trigger, he said feathers flew everywhere. He said it's just like he shot a duck. And it ripped about a 6-8 inch hole through that sleeping bag. And I told him, I said, brother, this is a little bit worse than what you think. And he said, why? And I said, I borrowed that sleeping bag. It's not mine. And so, anyway, Randall had to end up replacing that guy's sleeping bag. And I guess you still have the one that you ripped.
I think I've still got it, yeah.
All sewed up. So.
Did you sleep in it?
I didn't.
I
I didn't have a bag to sleep in. So I had to use my old sleeping bag again.
Daddy, tell KK the story about the T-Bird and how you drove that T-Bird. When Granddaddy found out how you drove his T-Bird.
I never drove a T-Bird.
Are you sure?
I know
Turn
that.
it off. Okay.